Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's give that chow. It's cow time.
I do not want a poor man.
Why don't you want a poor man? Because you want him to, quote, provide for you, correct?
Because I've been taking care of everything my whole life. The financial burden of...
The financial burden.
Yeah.
You want him to take off the financial burden, right?
Yes.
So if you want him to take off the financial burden, how much do you want? At least half, right?
Yes.
What do you think compensates him for eliminating 50% of the financial burden that you have that he's not responsible for?
It's not that I'm trying to give him half of my financial burden, but...
Literally, you are trying to give him half of
doing.
your financial burden. What are you talking about? How are you not?
I'm looking for a partner, and I'm looking for somebody that has the same goals and that wants the same thing too. They want their best friend.
How are you not trying to give this man 50% of your financial burden he's not actually responsible for currently, but in the future he will be based on your choices?
But
right?
isn't that what marriage is?
The more she talks, the more she contributes.
So marriage is just us taking on women's financial burdens? Oh, makes sense why men don't want to get married.
Predicts herself. Maybe she should rethink what she wants in a relationship.
Next to this guy that I lost $800, this big baller who's been trying to take me out for a month, and then he didn't send me $800, bro. He just said, "Aw, babe, that sucks." That's the rudest thing anyone has ever said to me in my entire life.
He's not wrong though. It does suck. For you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's the biggest take?
Yeah.
15 at least. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
You
know.
take 15 at once? Or
Look,
like
if a whole lot of fine-looking men wanted to get in on that, yeah, I'd let them. Yeah, for sure. This one time, for sure.
So 15 guys at one time, or like back to 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 back.
Probably like in one-time groups.
Jeez.
Okay, so okay.
Line it up.
I would look, I've never had a train on me for real. So if we did a train, I would definitely go big, and whoever's there is there, and like let's run it, and then like it's done. You know what I mean?
Run it. Chris Brown.
I would get in on it while you can't.
No, I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss.
Do you realize that you're the devil incarnate?
Is that okay? Like, is that
Lucifer.
acceptable these days? It was amazing.
Just look how they talk and how they portray themselves, and they don't even think anything is wrong with it.
It's back in the day.
Yeah, she needs help. A lot of help.
It's just a height thing from my experiences. Like men that I've dated that are shorter than me, it's like an ego thing. So
Is it an ego thing with men, or is it an ego thing with women? Women seem to dislike men that are shorter than them.
okay, it's just I had to pop. I'm sorry.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11". Okay. And how tall are you?
5'8", but I like to wear heels. So when I wear 4-inch heels, I'm 5'12".
He's still technically taller than you. Just don't wear high heels. Easy as that. Also, why didn't she just say 6 feet? 5'12" is literally just 6 feet. Just say that.
For me, like, when
Because she didn't know the conversion, brother. That's why she had to say it that way.
I ask a guy, like, what is he passionate about? Like, sometimes it's like going to the gym, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like anything else?
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, what are you guys passionate about? Shopping?
Well, you know what? I don't think that you're for me, but maybe I have a friend for you. You know, like, you're so cute. You're so cute before you start talking.
Some people really pride themselves in going to the gym. Like, we'll see it. We'll know if you go. Like,
yeah.
what else do you do?
So being healthy and being in better shape is a turnoff now? Wow, I see where the world is going to, and I don't like it.
It's your type.
I like black guys, really tall ones. Basketball players, honestly, have big. Can you put that in the interview?
Damn, she was trying to get up all up in his face and all up on him. Good thing he backed away.
I'm sorry, I'm not from here, okay? I'm an old girl.
How much do you make off that?
Like $280K a year.
There are some men who are working in coal mines and risking the
200. Stop it, man. This should not be making $280K a year on OnlyFans.
their lives just to have a woman like this who sells their body online to make 10 times the amount that these men do. This is ridiculous.
You title this video that people don't respect content creators. And you say in the caption how people can be so inconsiderate. Why? Because this man walks through your video while you're jumping rope? I'm sorry, where exactly do you want him to walk? There's 2 rowing machines behind you for cardio, a stretch area where there's a man stretching. He literally has no other place to go. Or let me guess, you think he should wait till you're done jumping rope to walk by. You think that everybody else should stop their workout just for you because you're filming. No, you don't own the gym. But hey, if you want to film somewhere where you can do as you please and no one's going to walk through your video, build a home gym, train there. Until then, you need to do better. Mind your own business.
Oh,
it seems like she's the one who doesn't respect people in public. If you want to record yourself working out, you should just stay home.
Okay, so I just got one quick question. Y'all
Hell no, I don't fuck.
Don't you hear?
Why not?
Oh, you was a witch?
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess I do.
I got respect for you. I'm sorry for talking about your feet. I don't want no smoke.
Oh, okay.
Don't put nothing on me, please.
At all.
I've been going through a lot.
You can actually come to me, you know, I can help you.
I was told, no, don't even. I hate that I smelt you now. You done scared the hell out of me.
For real?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What if I have somebody in this room that came to me for service and they can give me a good rating? That would make you feel a little better?
I don't want no reading.
No.
I just want to trust in God, let God direct my path.
I trust in God.
Our Lord rebuke the devil in the name
What
of
you
Jesus.
mean?
You said, I don't recall. What the you said?
I said, what if there's somebody in this room that done got some of my services and they can give me a good rating? Would you feel more comfortable?
What kind of services?
I do readings, rituals.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I'm a witch. I do voodoo, yeah. It's nothing to be scared about. I mean, if you cross that way, then, you know, we can get wiki.
Yeah, I have nothing mean to say about her. I'm not trying to get...
Women are just so gullible with each other. This woman is probably making massive amounts of money off of other women trying to curse and do things to people.
A voodoo curse on me as well.
Like, okay, I have 3,000 bodies. Like, I kid you not, I have, like, look at me in my eyes when I'm speaking to you, bro. I have, like, 3,000 bodies, bro. And it's just in and out. Like, it's just work. Gotcha. It's just work. But, like, in my personal life, for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go sleep with a dude, like, I probably have to like him, or, like, we have to be good friends.
That last statement is not true, especially when you're walking around with a 3,000 body count. Your standards and self-respect have to be low.
A woman told a date that he was not a gentleman after he spent over $200 on their dinner because he wouldn't pay for her Uber to the restaurant. The man from the date shared his side of the story on Reddit, saying that the two went to their first date at a nice restaurant and he was more than happy to cover the bill. She had Ubered to the restaurant and he offered to drive her home. She said sure, and then asked if he could drive her to pick up some skincare products at a market and she would Uber from there. He obliged, even though that's a little weird, right?
That is weird.
And then he even offered to drive her home from the market. Funnily enough, her credit card declined at the market. As they pulled up to her place, she asked if he would pay her back for the Uber that she had taken to the restaurant. He had originally offered to pick her up, but she didn't want a stranger to have her address, so he understood why she Ubered, but he didn't know how to respond to her request for money. He said he would send the money over the phone, and then things got really awkward via text when he said that he was really put off by the request for money and that he thinks they should go their separate ways. The date clapped back, saying that she's never had to ask a guy because they usually care or offer without her even having to mention it. It's fine for these two to go their own ways if they aren't a good fit based on their expectations. But it does have us asking, should a man pay for Ubers for dates?
If the man is already paying for the date and spending over $200 on it, then he shouldn't have to pay for the Uber as well, especially...
I mean, if your concern is your safety and you don't want this man to have your address, then you should pay for the Uber for yourself or drive yourself because you're a broke, dusty, musty crusty, doesn't have a car or can't drive.
Actually, when he offered her a ride.
How long is a quarter of an hour?
A quarter of an hour? What the f? Okay, an hour is 60 minutes. A quarter of it is 35.
35?
35? That's half an hour. Okay, 35, 40. 35 to 40.
35 to 40?
Yeah.
Got it right! No.
Good job. That's crazy.
Gotcha.
Is this the education system's fault or the student's fault? In this case,
a bit of
I just
both.
think it's both.
That's so and I didn't even hear about that.
Tell her to stop talking.
Stop talking, sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Just don't say any more words.
Don't say any more words. Okay.
I'm done. You're annoying me.
I'm done. You're annoying me now.
I'm annoying you.
No, tell her to stop talking.
No, stop talking, sorry.
You're actually annoying me.
You're actually annoying me, sorry, I'm sorry.
Honestly, I never liked your accent.
Honestly, I've never liked your accent.
Okay. What, English or Northern English?
I didn't like your tattoos.
Do you think I have the same accent?
I didn't like the tattoos.
I didn't like the hair.
I didn't like the hair.
I can't believe this guy's actually doing
Man.
all this.
And right
Shout
now
outs
I'm
to
gonna
him
leave.
for actually
And
doing
right
it.
now, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Oh, that's just sad.
I'll do the same.
Jeez, that was so mean, bro.
See you.
See ya.
Sorry.
It's okay. Bye.
My hard work has been ruined.
Look on the bright side. Maybe they saved him from her. Maybe she wasn't the one.
The clothes situation is a little bit too tight.
Okay.
A little bit too much.
You know, I'm not like BBL type dude, so.
Oh, well, I never had a BBL.
Okay.
So that was a lie, a pretty huge lie. I hope she's enjoying her long and single life.
Guys will be on a date with a girl, and the girl will be like, yeah, you know, I'm a Wiccan. I practice witchcraft.
Oh, okay.
And guys are like, oh my God, that's crazy. Is that like an indoor thing or an outdoor thing? No, I've heard of Wiccans. I've just never met one in real life. That's awesome. That's fascinating, yeah. If I go on a date and say I'm a wizard, the date's over.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's not like, when did you get into wizardry? So like Gandalf? Like...
Yeah, I agree. If you guys can be witches, why can't we be wizards? This is unfair.
Don't understand
Harry
is
Potter
why
life.
you're complaining about me being the same person that you married. We've been together for 10 years, and for 10 years, I've been the same man. And it's like you're trying to mold me into this fantasy man that you want me to be, who you can talk to and treat any kind of way, yet demand to be treated like a queen with the utmost respect. It's like if you want to be treated like a queen, maybe you should start acting like one.
Damn.
Because I'm only human. Eventually, I'm going to give you the same energy that you give me. But it's like you want me to be this person who I've never been. And the crazy thing is, I've accepted that I'm never going to have a woman that wakes up at 4 a.m. and packs my lunch. I've accepted that I'm never going to come home to a home-cooked meal and a woman that serves me a plate in a clean house. So why can't you accept that I'm a great father, I'm a good provider, and I'm a decent husband? I'm not perfect, and I never will be.
That's the problem with a lot of relationships.
I can't believe she recorded all that and just posted it.
Some women have this fantasy of a perfect man when they're not perfect themselves. It's kind of hypocritical if you ask me.
A groom called off his wedding after his bride, quote, felt hurt over him using a lab-grown diamond ring, and she demanded a $20,000 alternative. So what are your thoughts on that?
The audacity to demand a certain ring from somebody. When somebody proposes to you, they're coming with the ring that they, number one, can afford, number two, that they like, the one that they want to give to you. I think a $20,000 ring is ridiculous.
$20,000 on a ring is ridiculous. No one should be spending that much on a piece of jewelry.
Maybe like $1,000, $2,000? Seems fair.
Because to them, peace looks like happiness. And they don't like happiness when they're not around.
True.
She's not going to preserve your peace. And I know there's some women in here like, no, I'll preserve my man's peace. And you're a liar. Because think about a time your man was in the room by himself, staring off into the distance, smiling. And you walk past the room. Did you look at him and go, he looks happy. I'm going to leave him by himself. He looks happy. Or did you go, the f is he smiling about? It better be me. It better be me.
True.
Is he wrong, though? If you ask me, I think he might be onto something major.
I mean, we covered that one clip of that one woman just mad at him, just smiling at his phone.
Don't show this to your girlfriend.
Me or iPhone 16?
iPhone 16.
Why not me?
I like the iPhone.
So the iPhone's worth more than me?
Yeah.
Ooh, not valid.
I mean, with all the inflation that's going on, he's not wrong.
Well, I like you. I like the fit.
Thank you.
You're giving me Longhorn vibes.
I am a Longhorn.
Can you give me a spin for the camera? Oh my God.
She's pretty good looking.
Oh my God. A 10? My man, crazy. Hey, what will you rate your friend?
A 10?
What will you
BMS, what the fuck?
BMS.
Why you even ask that?
I give her her a 7.
Just keeping it real.
If she's
And you're the last bitch to be talking. The only thing good about you is you at least have a good barber. Be for real. Everything else, be something like for real. How tall are you? 5'6", 5'7"?
Always something. Always something.
Hey, God, maybe like this.
And Harvey, we can tell you're small.
Oh my God. I'm small. Yeah, bro. Hey, bro.
Don't do my man like this.
Handle it.
Yeah. Hey, man, y'all don't do my dog, man. Shorts Kings are in, man.
My friend,
A 7's a good number. That's not talking.
The thing is, I was respectful. He wasn't respectful. That feeling wasn't reciprocated.
He called you a 7, which is quite above average.
And it's totally fine.
He's very respectful. Hey, bro, 7's not respectful?
Yeah. No, but like, she way to like break me when I was like being very kind and like generous about like me sleeping with him. It would be 0. It would always be 0. I'm so sorry.
What did you want, a
but
10?
I was trying to be nice.
She was hurt. Broken.
Guys, that'd be like that. Crazy girls. They hate 7s. They hate hearing 8s. What they want to hear is 10s. But people are delusional. You know, everyone has a type. And whenever you say something that a girl dislikes, they'll try to target your height if you're short. But all it is height. That's all it is. Don't let it get to your head, guys.
A 7 out of 10 is amazing. He could have given her a 3. He was being extra nice. And for all the short dudes out there, keep your heads held high.
I would have gave her like a 5 or a 6. Pretty average looking.
And do not pay attention to women like them because they're nothing but trouble.
We are the standard, and nobody wants to acknowledge it. We are the standard. I don't care how you look at it.
You said you're the standard?
We are, because you got to look at
Why are
white
you buying Asian women's hair?
But you got to look at white women don't look white women anymore. Asian women are
Hold on, we gotta stop here. Hold on.
Well, we are the standard. Everybody's trying to look like us, but everybody's saying we're trying to look like someone else, and we're just doing what we do, but everybody's copying.
Man, you guys are buying real live Asian women's hair and putting it in your hair.
And that's
You can't
fine.
be the standard.
And that's fine, because
And
that's just how
fine.
we do.
So how are you the standard if you're trying to look like somebody else?
They are not the standard at all unless the standard is trying to look like everyone else instead of embracing your natural beauty.
Mostly the people who say narcissist are narcissists themselves.
Every damn time. Without an exception to the rule, every damn time.
I see so many girls who are like, my ex was a narcissist, the other ex was a narcissist, all these exes are narcissists, right?
Yes,
and
yes.
it's like, why? Because they didn't do the things, they didn't tend to my feelings.
They didn't tend to my feelings. They challenged
Because you are
the things that I said.
responsible
Yeah.
for your feelings.
We
are
know.
responsible
We are
for
responsible
ourselves,
to
accountability. We can have emotional fitness.
And it's actually one of the worst things in dating nowadays. It's the weaponization of trauma. I've had this happen. Because I've had this happen, condition on you, and I continue to do what I do. You need to tend to my trauma.
It's like you're a narcissist because you're not doing all the things I want you to do. Like, you're a gaslighter because you don't show me the world like I want to see the world.
If every single man you date is a quote-unquote narcissist, then you definitely need to look at yourself in the mirror.
Oh.
Cop's like, come on, man.
I don't think there's any seduction method to get her out of this one.
A female comedian, like, she goes, don't do jokes about women. Like, don't do jokes about your partner at all. And I was like, what? What do you mean? It's like, that's something I've experienced. She goes, no, it's not. She goes, you can't do jokes about women because you're not a woman. It's not your lived experience. You can't do jokes about something that you're not. I said, well, that doesn't check out because you do jokes about Italians. And she said, yeah, but my mom is Italian. I'm half Italian. I can do the jokes. And I said, well, my mom is a woman. I'm half woman. I can do the jokes. She said, what are you talking about? You're being totally irrational. I said, yeah, that's my half woman side. All right.
I think he got her there. There's no comeback for that.
What are some red flags that a person with narcissistic trait shows in a relationship that you've experienced?
Gaslighting. Like a lot of guys like to gaslight. In the beginning of a relationship.
A lot of people use that word. I have no idea
what that means. I'm going to tell you right now.
What does gaslighting mean, please?
Well, I don't know for show off of me.
You over here using women love to use words they don't know. I got it, Bill. How the hell you over here talking about ass like you don't know what the fuck gaslight is? She got a wood light. She got a candle in it. How the hell women love to use these goddamn podcasts, Instagram, internet words and don't know what the fuck mean? I bet you some of y'all don't even know what a narcissist means. The actual definition of the person that has an inflated sense of self-worth. Y'all don't even know what the talking about. Y'all just seen goddamn one of these weekend podcast niggas and shit. Ain't no gaslight, it's a candle. Back to the apartments, you in that light full of gas.
It sounds like some of these women are the
They
real
don't know
ones
what
that are
it means.
gaslighting people.
This woman has her child call the EBT office and listen to what she says.
Hello? I'm hungry. Oh, baby, how old are you? I'm hungry. Okay. I understand you're hungry, but where's your mother? I'm so hungry. Who's there with you? Just me and the empty refrigerator. My mom right here and she don't got no food stamps. And I don't want no noodles. I want a seafood boil.
I want a seafood boil. What are the takeaway lessons this kid is?
Hell? Like, I remember using my brother in this fashion when I was a kid. Like, hey, go ask dad and mom to go do stuff. Let's go bowling. It is kind of wrong to be doing this to your actual children. At least my sibling, I wasn't making him do horrible things. I was just kind of wanting to go out. He wanted to go out too.
Is learning.
This
One,
is...
rely on others for your basic needs and necessities like food because it's free.
Food comes from the government.
Number two, it's good to scam that government who's giving you food.
You gotta finesse it.
You do the finessing by emotionally manipulating with the child.
The third lesson, a child gets the manipulation done much faster. Well, what are you gonna do when you have to scam the government, which is where food comes from? You need a kid.
Well, this is definitely one way to raise your kid, and also definitely not the right way.
Someone robbed me of my weed, and I'm asking if it was you or you or you.
Jenny Spoke took it. It was him. I did not take it. I did not. Stop! 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 Stop!
I really feel it.
It's right there.
It might be his junk you're feeling on, girl.
All right, then get it. Then get it. Then feel it.
Where is it?
She watched out. Stop.
Again, immediate go to jail, immediate other men tackling her or him if a man was to do this in public.
Stop! I don't have it. You're wrong.
I'm not gonna.
I don't have it. Stop! I don't have it. I don't have it. You just hit up mine. I don't have it though. I don't have it. No. I don't know.
Saw it happen, huh? Just make shit up. I don't think you need more weed, girl. I think you're good for the night.
She should be prosecuted for assault. Any guy would be in jail and facing this under registry with his life destroyed. But this girl just gets escorted out and walks away freely? Ridiculous.
The two guys talking about trauma really got me. Yeah, right. They use that trauma. They put a condition and then force you to accept that condition. And if you don't, that means you don't, relegate or, respect their trauma. What the hell? Can you just be a normal person and go through your trauma and not put that trauma on me? That'd be wonderful. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And